As we come to the end of the book of Shmot, Exodus, the Torah closes the story of the Exodus with the construction of the Mishkan, the tabernacle, a project which took just a few months to build, a magnificent edifice. And on that particular day, the Jewish people who had been involved in constructing it brought all of the different pieces to Moshe for inspection. All of the work had been done beautifully. The gold work, the silver work, the carpentry, the weaving, everything was absolutely perfect. Now, all that remained to be done was to put it up, to erect the Mishkan, the tabernacle. And Hashem said to Moshe, you put it up, you erect it, you put it up. And indeed the Torah says, Vayakem Moshe, he put it up, he erected it. However, our sages are puzzled by this. This is not a job for a single person. The walls of the Mishkan, of the tabernacle, were made of very, very tall beams, each one being 10 cubits high, much taller than the average person. They were made out of solid wood, covered in gold. How can one person lift them up, erect them, keep them up? It wasn't possible. And in fact, Moshe himself said to Hashem, he said, Hashem, I cannot do it. You have instructed me to erect the Mishkan, but I can't do it. It's not something that's humanly possible. And Hashem said to him, Moshe, you do what you do, and I will do what I will do. So Moshe went to the project. He went to all of the different parts of the construction. He took one of the beams and he began to lift it up. And the next moment he felt as if it was lifting up of its own accord. God was assisting him miraculously to set it up. Now, what is the idea over here? If God was going to do it miraculously, then why does he need Moshe? Just keep him out of the picture altogether. What is the point of that? But our sages tell us that we are being taught here an incredible lesson when it comes to life. So often we think that our success is because of us. We had the best plan. We came up with the best idea. It was all because of our blood, sweat, and tears. And in fact, Moshe, towards the end of his life, tells the Jewish people, you ought to be very careful. When you come into the land of Israel and you fight the wars and you settle the land and you set up homes and vineyards and all types of buildings, you shouldn't have a smug attitude and say, Kochi v'otzim yadi asu li et hachayil hazeh. That all of this wealth and all of this power was made because of my strength and the power of my hands. No, it is God who gives you the strength and who gives you the power. Or as the Aramaic translation puts it, God puts that idea into your head, but you ascribe it to yourself. You say it's all because of me. No, that's not how it works. Now, that doesn't mean that you should sit back and wait until God does something. No, not at all. You have to make the efforts, but you have to realize that God is there guiding you all of the time. This is the message that Hashem was trying to put across to Moshe and in turn to the nation of the Jewish people who would be watching. Moshe, you do what you have to do. As a human being, you must do what you are required to do. And no more. I don't expect you to do miracles, but I will come to your assistance. And it's interesting that when they brought the entire Mishkan, the tabernacle, all of the different parts to Moshe, he blessed them. And the blessing that he gave is that Hashem's blessing should come upon the work of their hands. Isn't that what we all want? Some type of a program that we're involved in, that God should bless the work of our hands, that it should be successful. This is the blessing that Moshe gave to the Jewish people. And every single Saturday night, as Shabbat comes out, and as the week begins, we say the words of that blessing. And we ask Hashem, God, as we enter this week of work, and we're going to go out there, we're going to do manual labor, or we're going to do some type of technological labor, God bless the work of our hands. We'll do what we have to do, and you do what you have to do. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.